Hey, third grade. So today we're going to build on what we worked yesterday and take our topic and subtopics and actually turn them into a table of contents for our book. Yesterday, I was reading a book about frogs, and I noticed in the table of contents that the chapters were ordered by subtopics. The first one was on the frog eggs, then it was on the next one was on tadpoles. It was on the sort of teenage frogs and then adult frogs. Each chapter covered a different part of the frog's life or discussed a subtopic about the frog. Today, we're going to do that exact same thing using the topic and subtopics we came up with yesterday. You're going to open the document that looks like this. It's under This Week for Writing, and it's called My Nonfiction Book. This document we're going to update every single day with our new writing about our topic and our subtopics. Once you open it, you'll see a page that looks like this. First, next to title, you're going to write your topic. For me, that's bacon. Next to author, you'll write, you guessed it, your name. So I'm going to write author, Ms. Dennison. Then, to write the neat list of chapters that'll appear in the table of contents, you're going to go back to the brainstorm you did yesterday on your topic and subtopics and think about what order would go best. As you're doing this, I want to push you to really think about your subtopics. Are there any more you could add? Do they all make sense? And what order would best help a reader learn about them? Now I'm thinking back to my list of subtopics for yesterday, and I'm thinking about the first thing you need before you start baking. And the first thing you really need is your tools. That's if you don't have any sort of pots and pans or an oven, definitely you can't bake. So my first chapter is going to be baking tools. Then I'm on to my second chapter. And I'm thinking about the second thing you probably need to know about for baking. I think that would be ingredients, right? Baking ingredients. Now, once you have your tools and your ingredients, next thing you really need to bake is your recipe. So I think my recipes will be the next chapter. Then, once you have your recipes, it really comes down to the science of baking. It's sort of what happens in the oven. So I'm going to write the science of baking. Now, yesterday, I was thinking about baking substitutions and things like that, but that doesn't really seem to fit into my table of contents. I don't know where it would go. So I'm going to think about how I could best title my fifth chapter so that it goes in the same order. Well, what comes after you actually bake something? Generally, you share it with friends or family. So I'm going to call my last chapter Baking for All Occasions. And there, I'll talk about different things you could bake for different holidays or different things you celebrate and ways that you can share them. Today, your job is going to be to first go back and reread your subtopics. Second, open your document labeled My Nonfiction Book. And third, fill in your title, author, and table of contents. I can't wait to read them. Good luck.